Magandang araw ulit sa inyong lahat. Narito na naman tayo sa panibagong video kung saan naman ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano mag-solve ng problems involving polynomial equation. Sa lesson na ito, dapat alam natin yung iba't ibang terminologies that implies the different operations sa mathematics para mas maintindihan natin yung iba't ibang situations sa math, kagaya ng decrease. So, pag narinig natin yung word na decrease, or nabasa natin yung word na decrease, ibig sabihin niyan is pababa. So, kung ang ibig sabihin niyan ng pababa, it implies the subtraction na operation. Ibig sabihin, nagbabawas tayo or nagsusubtract tayo doon sa ating equation. Pag sinabi naman nating increase, ibig sabihin nagdadagdag. So, kabaligtaran siya ng decrease, ang increase ay pataas. So, ibig sabihin addition yung ini-implies niya. Pag sinabi nating sum, ibig sabihin ng sum is, it is the answer in addition. Ibig sabihin, nag-a-add tayo ng dalawang number at yung sum o yung number na makukuha natin na sum, ibig sabihin yun yung sagot doon sa addition. So, it's still addition. Pag sinabi nating twice, ibig sabihin dalawang beses, twice. So, ibig sabihin you multiplied a certain number by 2. Okay? Pag sinabi naman nating times, ang times pwedeng times 2, times 3, times 4. Ibig sabihin ng times, it is multiplication. Depende kung ilang beses multiply yung bagay na yun or number na yun. Okay, meron din tayong more than, which is also used in addition. Pag sinabing more than, nadagdagan, so addition pa rin siya. Less than, kabaligtaran siya ng more than, so less than, nabawasan or mas maunti siya, so it is used in subtraction. Pag sinabi nating difference, difference is the answer in subtraction, so therefore it is still subtraction. Ang quotient is the answer in division, so pag nakakita kayo ng quotient, ibig sabihin meron tayong bagay na dinidivide. And yung last natin is product. Product is the answer in multiplication. So, kapag nakakita kayo ng product, ibig sabihin you are needed to multiply or it is used in multiplication. Those terminologies kanina ay ginagamit in different mathematical statements. Ngayon naman, yung mga mathematical statements na meron tayo or ibibigay ko sa inyo is ilalagay natin into mathematical symbols. So, for example, ganito yung mathematical statements natin. 5 times a number decreased by 4. So, pag sinabi natin 5 times a number, so yung 5 times meaning multiply. Okay? I-multiply daw natin yung 5 sa isang number. A number. Ibig sabihin ng a number, hindi natin alam kung ano yung value niya. Yun yung magre-represent ng ating variable. So, ibig sabihin yung 5, i-multiply sa isang variable. So, gamitin natin si variable x. Please lang po, huwag kayong gagamit ng x na symbol for multiplication. Hindi siya 5 times, tapos yung x yung gagamitin nyo for multiplication. Kapag nasa higher mathematics na tayo, hindi na tayo gumagamit ng x as a symbol for multiplication. Kapag magkadikit yung number and variable is automatically multiplication. At kapag naman naka-parenthesis, it means multiplication. So, sa higher mathematics, wag na kayong gagamit ng symbol na x for multiplication. So, pag didikitin lang natin yung 5 at saka yung x, it means multiplied na. So, decrease, diba? Sabi natin, yung decrease means subtraction. So, minus by 4. So, binawasan daw ng 4. So, 5x minus 4 yung ating magiging symbol for 5 times a number decrease by 4. So, example number 2. The sum of a number and its square. The sum. So, ibig sabihin ng sum, diba, is addition. So, meron tayo dyang i-add. Pero ano daw yung i-add natin? A number at yung square niya. So, pag sinabi nating a number that is variable x, then its square. Ano ba yung tinutukoy na its? Yung its na to is yung number. So, kung i-square natin yung number, that is x squared. So, therefore, x plus x squared. Yan yung meaning ng the sum of a number and its square. For number 3, the difference between 6 times a number and 10. Okay? Yung the difference, ibig sabihin ng difference again is subtraction. So, ano ba daw yung sinusubtract natin? That is 6 times a number. So, ano daw yung 6 times? 6 times a number is x. So, that will be 6x. Okay? 6 times a number, 6x. And 10. So, ibig sabihin yung 6x, babawasan ng 10. So, 6x minus 10. So, ganyan mag-translate ng mathematical statements into symbols. Let's have another example. The quotient of 9 times a number and 7 is equal to 8 more than the number. So, ibig sabihin yan, hindi lang tayo mathematical expression yung ginagamit, magkakaroon na tayo ng mathematical equation sa ganitong klase ng mathematical statements. Kasi, makakakita na kayo ng word na equal. Okay? So, paano ba natin itatranslate yan? Pag sinabi natin quotient, di ba yan ay it means division. So, sa higher mathematics, hindi na tayo gumagamit nung parang minus symbol na may dalawang dot. Kagaya nito. Hindi na tayo gumagamit nito for division. Ang ginagamit na natin is the fraction line. Kasi ibig sabihin nito is also division. So, i-divide daw natin yung 9 times a number. Ang 9 times a number is 9 times x. Kasi yung a number is x. So, 9x and 7. So, i-divide daw yung 9x kay 7. Then, is equal. So, i-equate daw natin yan kay 8 more than the number. Reminders lang, kapag nakakita kayo ng word na more than, ibig sabihin, yung naunang number, yung idinagdag dun sa pangalawang statement. Yung unang statement ang dinagdag sa pangalawang statement. So, yung the number mo na yung mauuna bago yung 8. So, that will be x plus 8. Sa addition, wala to masyadong problem kasi commutative yung addition. Pero pagdating sa subtraction, kapag ang nakalagay dyan is less than, for example, 8 less than the number, dapat siya ay x minus 8, hindi 8 minus x. Kasi magkaiba yung meaning niya dahil ang subtraction ay hindi commutative. Pero since ito ay addition, wala tayong problema. X plus 8 yung gagamitin natin. Ulitin ko po, kapag more than yung ginagamit, yung pangalawang sinabi na statements, yun yung mauuna doon sa ating equation or expression. So, therefore, ang ating magiging symbols for the statement, the quotient of 9 times a number and 7 is equal to 8, more than the number is 9x divided by 7 is equal to x plus 8. Now, let's try to solve a problem involving polynomial equation. For example, if we have the area of a rectangle with length 4 inches more than the width is 32 square inches, find its dimension. So, dito, ang hinahanap natin is dimension ng ating rectangle. Pag sinabing dimension, yun yung length and width ng isang rectangle. Pero paano ba natin yung makukuha? Sabi dito, yung area of a rectangle, ano ba ang formula ng area ng rectangle? So, iba't ibang klase ng figures, iba't iba ng formula. So, for rectangle, ang kanyang formula is area is equal to length times width. Ngayon, kung dalawa yung hinahanap natin, length at width, gumagamit na tayo nung let. Okay? Ibig sabihin, magde-designate tayo ng variable para dun sa dalawang dimensions na hinahanap natin. So, de-designate natin si length at saka kay width. Pag kasi sinabi nating length, ang sabi dito, the length is 4 inches more than the width. Kaya siya nandito. 4 inch more than the width. Then yung width, wala naman sinabi dyan kung ano yung measurement. Ibig sabihin, hindi natin alam kung ano ang measurement ni width. So, si width ang magiging x natin variable. Kasi walang sinabi kung ano ang sukat niya. Ngayon, si length ay nakabase kay width. Ano ba ang symbols for width? So, x. So, papalitan natin yung length natin or i-designate natin yung length as x plus 4. Ulitin ko, ang width kasi natin is x. Then, sabi, 4 inches more than the width. So, dadagdagan natin daw ng 4 inches yung width. Diba? Yung x ay width, so x plus 4 yung magiging symbol for the length. So, sabi diba, ang area is 32 square inches. So, ang area natin is equal to 32. So, since na-analyze na natin yung problem, gagawa tayo ngayon ng equation. So, paano natin siya gagawin? So, sabi diba natin, ang area is equal to length times width. Ibig sabihin, minultiply si length at si width. So, si length natin is x plus 4. Then, si width natin is x. So, kapag magkadikit yan, na naka-parenthesis both of them, ibig sabihin yan is multiply. So, equal daw yan, di ba, kay 32. Kasi ang area natin is 32. So, ulitin ko, length times width is equal to the area which is 32. Ngayon, kailangan mailipat muna natin siya into the standard form of the equation. Kasi, hindi natin to pwedeng gamitin as factoring pa. Gawa yung kabilang side or right side ng ating equation ay 32. Dapat 0 yung maging equal niya. So, kailangan isolve muna natin to, then tsaka natin ililipat yung ating 32. So, solve muna natin yung x plus 4 times x. So, x plus 4 times x is equal to x squared. Saan ang galing x squared? X times x. Kaya siya naging x squared. Ngayon naman, 4 times x. So, 4 times x is equal to 4x. Then, ilipat natin tong 32 sa kabilang side ng equation. So, kapag naglipat tayo from right side to left side, or left side to right side of the equation, so therefore, magbabago siya ng sign. Yung 32 ay magiging negative 32. Then, equal 0. Kasi wala na natira dun sa right side ng ating equation. Ngayon, yung x squared plus 4x minus 32, pwede tayong gumamit dito ng synthetic division. Kung medyo nahihirapan kayo sa factoring, pwede naman yung unang factoring. So, you can view the video about factoring polynomial equation dun sa ating previous video. Pero dito, gamitan ko na lang ng factoring. So, x. Saan ang galing yan? So, yung x squared, ano yung dalawang variable na kapag pinag-multiply, x squared yung sagot, that is x times x. Then, ano naman yung pag i-multiply natin is 32 yung sagot, negative 32 yung sagot, then kapag pinag-add natin is 4. So, sa negative 32, pwede siyang 8 and 4. Ngayon, sino yung magiging negative, sino yung positive? So, since positive yung 4 natin, so therefore, mas malaki yung 8. Dapat positive yung 8. Then, negative 4. Dapat mas malaki yung positive sa negative. Kung medyo nalilito kayo, ulitin ko, pwede nyo tingnan yung ating video na about tungkol sa factoring polynomial equation. Equal 0. Then, tsaka tayo mag-zero product property kung saan i-equate natin both factors to 0. So, x plus 8 is equal to 0, x is equal to negative 8, x minus 4 is equal to 0, x is equal to 4. Then may magtatanong, ma'am, bakit gano'n? Dalawa yung naging sagot, 8, negative 8, and 4. Pag ganyan yung sagot natin, possible, dalawa yung box. Pero, kung titignan nyo, negative 8 yung width. Possible ba na magkaroon tayo ng negative 8 na width? Gano'ng kalaki yun? Diba walang ganon? Kapag negative yung naging measurement ng isang objects, so ibig sabihin, mas maliit pa siya sa 0. Ibig sabihin, nasa ibang dimension yung figure natin. So, ibig sabihin, yung negative 8, hindi natin siya pwedeng gamitin for width. Ang pwede lang natin gamitin is yung 4. So, since 4 yung gagamitin natin, therefore, yung width natin, ay length pala inuna, sorry. Yung length natin is x plus 4, di ba? Papalitan natin yung x natin ng 4. So, 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Therefore, 8 yung length natin and width natin automatically is equal to 4. So, therefore, kapag chinecking natin yan, di ba dapat, pag minultiply yung 4 kay 8, equal siya kay 32. So, 4 times 8 is equal to 32, which is equal to 32. Bakit i-multiply? Length times width is equal to the area. Okay? So, 32, tama yung sagot natin. Ang width natin is 4 and yung length is 8. Now, let's have another example. If we have this problem, the volume of a rectangular box with length 3 inches more than the width and with 1 inch more than the height is 270 square inches. What are the dimensions of the box? So, since ang hinahanap ulit natin ay dimensions ng box, pag sinabi nating box, ibig sabihin nito ay 3-dimensional na yung given natin. So, yung problem, ang sabi, meron tayong volume ng rectangular box. Pag sinabi nating volume, that is equal siya kay length times width times height. Okay, because volume is equal to length times width and height for the rectangular box. So, magle-let tayo or magde-designate tayo ng value for our dimensions ng length. So, sabi dito, ang length is 3 inches more than the width. Much better na ilagay nyo siya dun sa katabi ng length. Okay, yung width daw is 1 inch more than the height. So, therefore, yung width is 1 inch more than the height. Then, yung height, walang sinabi na measurement. Since walang sinabi na measurement kay height, ibig sabihin siya yung magiging variable natin na x. Yung width is 1 inch more than the height. Since yung height natin is x, so therefore, mag-a-add tayo ng 1 dun sa x natin. So, it will become x plus 1. Then, yung length natin is 3 inch more than the width. Ano ba yung width natin? That is x plus 1. So, yung x plus 1, magdadagdag pa tayo ng 3. So, x plus 1 plus 3 is equal to x plus 4. Ulitin ko, x plus 1 plus 3. Yung 1 and 3 are both constant. So, inad natin siya, kaya siya naging x plus 4. Therefore, yung volume niya is equal to 270. So, para magawa natin yung kanyang equation, multiply natin yung length, which is x plus 4, yung width, which is x plus 1, and yung height, which is x. Diba sabi natin, length times width times height is equal to volume, which is 270. Okay? So, doon nangyari yan sa formula ng volume ng isang rectangular box. Ngayon, i-multiply na natin. X plus 4 times x plus 1 is equal to x squared. X times 1 is equal to x. 4 times x is equal to 4x. 4 times 1 is equal to 4. Then, bring down lang natin yung x equal 270. So, kung papansinin nyo, yung x plus 4x are both meron siyang x variable. Okay, pagsasamahin kasi natin, may magkatulad ng variable and exponent. So, yung x and 4x, parehas sila na mayroong x variable. So, bring down lang natin yung x squared. Then, x plus 4x is equal to 5. Bring down si 4. Bring down din yung x at saka equal to 270. Ngayon, multiply na natin. X squared times x is x cubed. 5x times x is equal to 5x squared. 4 times x is equal to 4x. Then, yung 270 na ito, ililipat na natin siya dun sa left side ng ating equation. So, magiging negative 270 na siya equal to 0. Ngayon, kukunin na natin yung value ni x or yung roots ng ating equation. So, kapag kumukuha tayo ng roots ng equation, gumagamit tayo ng synthetic division. pwede nyong i-refer doon sa ating video about finding the roots of a polynomial equation. Okay, so gagamit tayo ng numerical coefficient 1, 5, 4, negative 270. Then, ilagay natin sample sa side is yung 5. Then, move tayo sa synthetic division. Bring down natin yung 1. 1 times 5 is equal to 5. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. 10 times 5 is equal to 50. 4 plus 50 is equal to 54. 54 times 5 is equal to 270. Negative 270 plus 270 is equal to 0. Reminders, kapag hindi 0 yung lumabas sa inyong synthetic division, ibig sabihin, hahanap pa kayo ng ibang numbers na magagamit nyo for synthetic division at dapat laging 0 yung kalabasan para masabi natin na isa siya sa factor ng ating polynomial equation. Ulitin ko, you can refer to the video or to our past video about roots of a polynomial equation. So, magiging x minus 5, change natin yung sign nito, number na 5. So, magiging x minus 5, then this one is 1, then 54, ililipat na natin siya into a polynomial expression. So, magiging x squared plus 10x plus 54 equal 0. Okay. Ngayon, kung ifa-factoring natin itong x squared plus 10x plus 54, yung 54, hahanap tayo ng factor ni 54 or kapag dalawang number na pag pinag-multiply 54 yung sagot, then kapag pinag-add natin 10 yung sagot niya. So, ang 54, ang mga factors niya is 9 and 6. So, 9 plus 6, hindi naman siya 10. That is equal to 15. Kung may naisip pa kayo, feeling ko wala ng numbers na pag pinag-add or factors si 54 na pag pinag-add ay 10 ang sagot. So, kapag wala kayong naisip or walang numbers na ganun, therefore, this will be not real. Then, yung x minus 5 natin, zero product property. So, ang lalabas sa kanya is x is equal to 5. Diba? Magiging x minus 5 equal to 0. Ililipat si negative 5 sa kabilang side. So, therefore, x is equal to 5. So, therefore, yung magiging value ng length natin, kung ang x variable natin is 5, so papalitan lang natin yung x na to ng 5. So, 5 plus 4. Yung width is x plus 1. Then, yung height natin is x. So, papalitan natin yung x natin ng 5. So, 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Yung x plus 1 natin, so magiging 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Then, yung height natin is automatically equal to 5. Ngayon, kapag chinek nyo, dapat kapag pinag-multiply natin yung length, width, and height, equal siya dun sa volume natin na 270. So, 9 times 6 times 5 is equal to 270. Therefore, tama yung computation natin na ang length, width, and height natin, or length, width, and height ng rectangular box are 6, 9, 6, and 5 respectively. For our last example, one dimension of a cube is increased by 2 inches to form a rectangular box. Suppose that the volume of the rectangular box is 96 cubic inches. What are the dimensions of the cube in the rectangular box? Since dun sa ating given ay given yung ating volume ng rectangular box which is 96 cubic inches, so gagamit tayo ng formula ng volume ng box which is volume is equal to length times width times height. So, we let blank is dimension of the cube. So, ano kaya yung possible na dimension ng cube? Since wala naman dyan sinabi kung ano ang dimension ng cube, mag-designate tayo dito bilang variable x. Then, hanapin din natin yung length ng box, yung width ng box, at saka yung height ng box. Since sasabi dito sa ating problem, one dimension of a cube is increased by 2 inches to form a rectangular box. Therefore, pipili lang tayo ng kahit na alin sa dimension kung length, width, or height na dadagdagan natin ng 2 inches, yung x. So, gawin na lang natin yung height yung dagdagan natin ng 2 inches. So, yung height magiging x plus 2. Then, yung width at saka length, hindi naman natin siya dadagdagan. So, gawin natin x tsaka x. So, yan yung magiging measurement ng ating box or symbol ng ating box. So, yung volume daw ay equal kay 96. Ngayon, i-multiply natin yung length, width, and height ng ating box. X times x plus 2 equal siya dun sa volume na 96. Ngayon, multiply na natin. X times x is equal to x squared. Then, bring down si x plus 2 equal to 96. Then, x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 2 is 2x squared equal 96. Then, x cubed plus 2x squared equal 96. Ililipat natin itong 96 na to dun sa left side ng ating equation. So, yung positive 96 magiging negative 96. So, x cubed plus 2x squared minus 96 equal 0. Ngayon, gagamit tayo ng synthetic division. So, 1, 2, 0, negative 96. So, gamitin natin yung 4 for trial and error. Bring down yung 1. 1 times 4 is equal to 4. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. 6 times 4 is equal to 24. 0 plus 24 is 24. 24 times 4 is positive 96. Then, negative 96 plus 96 is equal to 0. Since 0 na yan, ibig sabihin yung 4 ay factor ng ating given. So, magiging x minus 4 times x squared plus 6x plus 24 is equal to 0. So, yung x squared plus 6x plus 24, iisip ulit tayo ng numbers na kapag pinag-multiply natin, 24 ang sagot. Pag pinag-add natin, 6 ang sagot. Ang 6 times 4 is 24, pero hindi 6 plus 4 is equal to 6. Mali yun. So, therefore, hindi siya. 8 times 3 is equal to 24, pero yung x plus 3 is equal to 11. So, hindi rin siya. So, therefore, wala ulit yung value. So, not real yan. Yung x minus 4 equal sa x is equal to 4. So, ngayon, substitute na natin yung x natin. So, therefore, the dimensions of the box are length natin is x. So, therefore, yung width natin is x. Yung height natin is x plus 2. So, therefore, yung length natin will be 4 inches. Kasi papalitan lang natin yung x ng 4. Yung width niya is 4 inches. Yung height niya is 4 plus 2. So, therefore, 6 inches siya. So, para naman dun sa cube natin, the dimensions of the cube is 4 inch. Bakit siya 4 inch? Kasi x nga yung ating dimensions ng cube. So, 4 inch yung dimensions ng lahat ng sides ng ating cube. That's all. Thank you for watching. Meron kayong comments, suggestions, recommendations tungkol sa video na ito, kindly message me. Salamat!